class, a very pleasant morning to all of you. I hope that you all are doing well in this situation. My dear students, today we are going to start with chapter number 2, Environmental Pollution of Social Studies for the students of class 8th. My dear students, during the previous lecture, we saw the introduction part and also water pollution. How is the water pollution caused in day to day life and how to be secure in order to stop this water pollution and regain the quality of water. Today, we are going to start with the new topic of air pollution. Just like water, air pollution has become a major concern of the world. Industries have developed in every city and in most of the villages. The smoke and the gases emitted by the industries mix with air and cause air pollution. Today, the use of mineral oils have increased tremendously. The vehicles running on fossil fuels like petrol, diesel emit smoke and harmful gases like hydrocarbons, nitrogen oxides, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, which emerge with air and their proportion in the air has increased. So, just like water, air pollution is also one of the major concerns in the world. Industries have developed in almost each and every villages of India. The gases which are emitted from the chimneys of the industries mix with the air and causes air pollution. The smoke which is emitted causes decreases the quality of air. And today the uses of minerals has been increased. Even the vehicles which are running on the fossil fuels such as petrol, diesel, and most probably kerosene emit harmful gases, and hence the proportion of CO2 gases are increased. The proportion of CO2 has increased due to the cutting of trees, which has led to the intense problem of global warming. Deforestation is another reason behind the increase of air pollution. Dust particles float in the air due to the depletion of the forest cover and trees. So, as the amount of carbon increases in the atmosphere, it causes major problems such as global warming. Even deforestation, that means cutting down of trees, has also been a great reason behind the increase in air pollution. The dust particles which float in the air due to depletion of the forest cover and trees. Air pollution causes various diseases such as asthma, breathing problem, lung infection, etc. Dust particles floating in the air lead to diseases such as cold, cough, and allergy. There have been instances where animals died due to suffocation caused by the excess of pollution. The temperature of the atmosphere has increased due to pollution. At times, these poisonous gases mix with the raindrops and causes acid rain, which is very harmful for animals and vegetation. So many problems, many diseases such as asthma, breathing problem, even the problem of cold, cough, and allergy is also caused due to air pollution, the dust particles which leads to such diseases. And even due to this gases which are emitted, which causes the air pollution, animals may die because of suffocation, and many poisonous gases which mix with the air at last leads to acid rain. To prevent air pollution, it is necessary to make certain rules for the industries and implement them strictly. Equipments that can filter smoke and harmful gases should be developed and installed. In order to stop this air pollution, we have to provide certain rules and regulations for the industries, and we need to implement them strictly. We need to follow them strictly so that the gases or the smoke which is emitted can be filtered, and hence such system should be installed. Industries that do not follow the norms should be punished strictly by a heavy fine or should be shut down. Environmental awareness campaigns should be organized. One should use petrol and diesel in a judicious manner. My dear students, you might have come across the situation of Delhi last year. The smog was found throughout Delhi, which led to numerous deaths as the amount of the air was very as the quality of the air was very weak. environmental awareness campaigns should also be organized, and the industries, those who don't follow the rules and regulations which are created in order to control in order to maintain the quality of air, if the industries are not following them, they should be punished strictly with heavy fine, or their license must be cancelled. One should use petrol and diesel in a judicious manner. The use of a pollution-free fuels like CNG and LPG will help to great extent. Strict implementation of PUC in the vehicles should be implemented, and hence the people, those who are using their personal vehicles, the implementation of PUC must be implemented, and the more use of CNG and LPG should be done. Next comes land pollution. Land is not something that is easily visible, but in this developing world, land pollution has become evident on large scale. Growing industries and polluted water from the drain flows on the ground and slowly pollutes the land. People who run industries and factories always try to acquire more land than what they require. According to them, they acquire more land for the future development. So, next topic which we are going to discuss is land pollution. Land is something which is not easily visible in this developing world, but land pollution has enlarged itself in a great area. The industries which are growing on the day to day basis, uh, of the polluted water from those industries flow on land, and hence slowly and steadily it pollutes more land. The people who are running industries think that they need to acquire more land than the actual land what they require. According to them, land is a source of future development. When industries occupy the agricultural land, it surely pollutes it, as the industries dump solid waste on land. Nowadays, plastic is used on a large scale. Plastic is a non degradable substance and pollutes the land. So, dear students, you also know that plastic is so much harmful for the living world. The more use of plastic pollutes more land. The urban waste like plastic, scrap, and chemicals dumped on a land gets dispersed over the farmlands by wind and thus pollute the land. Farmers use chemical fertilizers intensively to increase production, and it also plays major role in polluting the land and water. So even the chemicals which are used in order to increase the production by the farmers also plays a great role in polluting land and water. Polluted water from industries and drainage is used in the irrigation of fertile land, resulting in the polluted production of grains, vegetables, etc. cultivated on such land. It results into tuberculosis and borne diseases. So the polluted water which is used for irrigation on the fertile land results that the crops or the vegetables which are grown on those land also leads to diseases such as tuberculosis and bone diseases. Exhausted and shrinking fertile land leads to the risk of scarcity of crops. That means because of those polluted water, the fertile land turns exhausted, and hence there will be scarcity of crops. The plastic and solid waste material from the industries and polluted water destroy microorganisms which makes the land fertile. Eventually, land becomes barren due to the destruction of microorganisms. Land pollution can be controlled. We should use plastic and necessary chemicals judicially. No industry should be set up on arable land. The land pollution, there are the ways to control land pollution. The first thing is we need to stop, or we need to reduce our usage of plastic and chemicals. We must use them judicially. The second rule is no industries should be set up on arable land. That means the land which is cultivable, one must not set up the industries over there. We should conserve environment. Use of organic and traditional manure instead of chemical fertilizers is advisable. Pesticides should be used in a minimum possible proportion. So one must try to be organic and turn the manure methods organic instead of chemical fertilizers. And the use of pesticides should be used should be used to its minimum extent. The plastic and the solid waste should be recycled. The use of non conventional sources of energy and green technology should be introduced. Drip irrigation saves water and prevents land degradation. So, the non conventional sources of energy and the green technology should be used and should be introduced for the protection of land. Drip irrigation method saves the water and also prevents land degradation. So, these are the ways how one can control the land pollution to a greater extent. So, dear students, here we are at the end of the video. On the very next class, we are going to discuss about noise pollution. Till then, as a part of your homework, you need to read the chapter uh, today's topic, that is air pollution and land pollution. In the next class, we will continue with noise pollution. Till then, stay at your home and stay safe. Thank you.